A roast chicken is a family occasion. It's possibly even the family occasion. And this one is roast chicken with a mushroom and bacon stuffing and red wine gravy. You might think red wine and chicken is a bit of a strange combination, but it absolutely is not. Think about coq au vin, possibly the most famous chicken dish in the world, and that's made with chicken and red wine. Think of this as like a roast version of coq au vin. It starts with my bacon and mushroom stuffing. My trick for mushrooms, because they do contain quite a lot of liquid, is to try and draw that liquid out first. I do that by popping these in the microwave. All right. First things first, bacon, and just a touch of the butter into the pan. That little bit of butter actually helps the bacon to render the fat out even more. As the bacon starts to brown, I can add in the mushrooms. You can see how microwaving the mushrooms first stops them from absorbing all the oil that's in the pan. Just saves you a heck of a lot of time. And as a bonus, you kind of get this savoury mushroom liquid at the bottom. I'm going to add that in to our stuffing towards the end. Now the mushrooms are browned, in with the rest of the butter, the onion, some garlic too. Once the onions are softened, in with some thyme and our mushroom juice. Get that over into the breadcrumbs. Okay. Now, some fresh wholemeal breadcrumbs and all of this in there. All of the oil, the butter, everything. I'll just start to mix this together, crack in an egg, and season it well with salt and pepper. Now we're almost ready for the chicken. First thing I want to do is actually just cut a trivet, something go underneath it. Don't need to peel this or anything. A stalk of celery as well. The trivet vegetables in the bottom of my roasting tray, chicken on top, and the stuffing just goes inside. You can tie up the back of the chicken if you want to, but it's actually not necessary. I tend to like to leave it open. My trick for almost all roast chickens is this. A bit of dark soy sauce on the skin, it'll give you a beautiful colour when it comes out of the oven. That's all there really is to it. This can go into the oven now for about 75 minutes. Ooh. Oh. That looks fantastic. Now, I'll just get the chicken out of the pan and move that to one side to rest. And I'll just put out this carrot and celery. It's kind of done its job. And now we can get started making our gravy. Now into the pan, a bit of flour. And this is a point where you want to see kind of what the pan looks like. You're trying to form a roux from the flour and butter, and if there's not quite enough oil in the pan, I don't think there's quite enough in here, I'll just add a couple of extra cubes of butter in. Keep cooking that until it starts to look nice and brown. And then in, first with my red wine, just a little at a time, and really scrape up all of these bits from the bottom of the pan. Some chicken stock too, and another little secret ingredient, a touch more dark soy sauce. I'll bring that to a simmer, let it thicken just a little, and finish it off with a couple of cubes of cold butter, a splash of red wine vinegar, and I'll strain this and serve it with my chicken. Bacon and mushroom stuffed chicken with red wine sauce.